Hi,
Hey,
everybody. Can everybody hear us out there in Facebook land? We are going live.
hey, Murph.
Hi, Crystal.
Oh, you can't hear me. That's great. I can hear you too.
Excellent. This technology thing's all been figured out.
Yeah.
What was that, Ashley?
Okay.
Okay.
I know there's latency. I just don't remember how long it is.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. But yeah, it's a happy birthday song. That's not copyrighted, right?
Yeah, that's not copyrighted.
The hardest song to sing in the world.
I have a podcast I listen to, and him and his sister do the same song, but it's like, and they sing it differently every time at the end of the show.
Nice.
I think something fun like that's a good thing to add in.
Actually, I see it on my page,
Is it up and running?
but I don't. It's not. It just we're stuck. So I wonder if should I hit the go live button maybe on my page? Okay. Now it says we're live. Let's see. Which podcast is that, Murph?
That is the 1 millionth podcast.
That's the name?
That's the name of it.
Okay. Hey, Murph.
Hi, Crystal.
Can you hear me okay?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can, yes, absolutely.
We've done our part of our pod or an element of our pod live on Facebook.
Yeah. This topic was just too interesting and related to our last podcast.
That's right. I was out with COVID.
I'm so sorry.
I know. Well, I haven't had it the entire go around, so I figured it was coming for me. So you might hear me cough every once in a while, but I missed anal August.
You did.
But I
was to miss.
Right. No, of all the ones that I could miss, anal August. So I found this article as I was scrolling. I subscribe to a lot of different science related pages and forums and things.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of sugaring the rim?
Like on a lemon drop? Yummy.
Well, we'll see if you think that it sounds like that in this article. So There's actually a medical reason that some people have to put sugar on their buttholes.
Oh.
Did you know?
No. This is different than the way you're supposed to get sun on your butthole? Is this different?
It's different, yes. So, some people, that's the new thing, get vitamin D directly by spreading the butt cheeks and making that happen out in the sunshine.
Don't say vitamin D like that, okay? Vitamin D means something different in my house.
The D.
The D.
Yeah, so no, it's for individuals who have prolapsed anus. So like from hemorrhoids, or like the skin's been pushed out too far and it kind of pulls up. You actually can put sugar on the prolapsed anus, and because the sugar takes out the fluid, the prolapsed skin will then collapse in on itself and go back to normal.
So then would salt work too? Could you use salt on eggplant to take out the water?
I don't know if that would feel good. Just
it might
because
hurt.
So raw, yeah.
It might be so raw, yeah.
Yeah, they say the sugar pulls out the excess fluid and it causes it to shrink, and so that's in the ER. That's what they do. They put sugar on your butthole.
Oh my god! Wow.
Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids for me.
It'd be good to have a sweet butthole, I guess. I thought you were saying sugaring, like removing the hair sugaring.
Oh, no. But that's I wonder if that is something that, individuals like to have done if they have a prolapsed anus, because it would tighten the skin all around there, right?
Maybe, yeah. I do, because my day job is electrolysis, which is permanent hair removal. Sometimes I'm removing hair around people's anus. And sometimes there's like extra skin hanging out that I think are dehydrated hemorrhoids or like just inactive hemorrhoids. But I wonder if I could get a little sugar packet, and like CNH, pure cane sugar, and just put it on the butthole and see if that. I don't like to ever bring it up to my clients though. Like, oh, by the way, there's some skin hanging out here. I just try to ignore it, because I don't
It
know if I
makes me
want to be told. Yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
Interesting. So part of electrolysis is it doesn't matter where the body part is. It wouldn't hurt it.
No, there's only two places we're not allowed to do. We're not allowed to do inside the nose and inside the ear. Obviously,
Okay.
inside the nose, now that we've all had, know about COVID, there's a lot of stuff going on in your nose, including MRSA. So we don't want to disrupt any of that, mucous membrane. And then I can do like a man's ear around the ear, but not inside of the ear hole, whatever you want to call it, ear
Yeah.
drum. So yeah, but everywhere else, and I do remove hair from everywhere else, including buttholes. And most of the people that want the hair removed from their culo, they're going to be trans, and they're going to be preparing for surgery. So we want to remove the hair. And then sometimes I have women that, they don't just want bikini area done, they want the full Brazilian. So I have to go to that area as well. And most people use like a lidocaine because, that area, it's
Yeah.
tender, it can be sensitive.
The tissue doesn't see the light of day unless you're doing the vitamin D.
Hey man, all women are deficient in vitamin D, so apparently we all need to get out there with our spread butt cheeks and get some sun on our butthole.
New yoga class.
It's very new agey, right? It's from that sort of group of people that are like really woo, which I'm not so woo, but I'm not opposed to sunshine on my butthole though.
No, I mean, it sounds like a good time. It's just there's so much that, there's no privacy anymore. So
No.
like drone or Google Earth is going. I've just got my butt straight up at the sun. Yeah.
If you can just get one of those sunlights that people have for their healing, for their SADS.
For their sad disorder. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Oh,
but
goodness.
Yeah, interesting usage for those UV lamps.
Interesting usage for sugar.
Yeah. I feel like new today, you learned something that was pretty productive.
Sugar and the vagina do not go well together.
No.
They should stay far, far away from the vagina because you don't want to mess up that very delicate balance of all the good and bad flora and everything else. Just, I know they make all those lubricants and stuff with sugar in it. Oh, I hate that crap. Yeah. And it's going to make you itchy and possibly a yeast infection. And it's just going to mess up the flora. So try to keep, if you're going to put sugar on your butthole, if you're a vagina owner, try to put it near your vagina.
Yeah. Make sure that you've got something to block it.
Please, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe like a helper or a nurse.
Yeah. Well, and if somebody has done this, I would actually really love to hear about it because I think it's fascinating. They say a very small amount of people end up in the ER for that problem.
Okay.
But still, I mean, it happens enough that they have a name for it, or a couple names for it. So, yeah, I'd imagine, it's a pretty embarrassing situation, right? You go to the ER and I wonder how much they charge you for a sugar packet.
Maybe like $500.
You get your, and it's like C&H cane sugar, $599. Yeah.
Don't order brown sugar because that's going to be even more. I do. I have a lot of nurses that clients that want to have hair removal done, and you've always hear about that little notebook or the little booklet in the ER where they talk about the craziest thing that ever happened. It exists. It
exists, and I'm sure sour patching is in there.
Probably. I'm sure of it.
Well,
that's funny. I love it. Thank you, Murph. Thanks for that. Thanks for a little bit of joy before we record our next episode.
Absolutely. I figured, we needed a little teaser for people to know what the podcast is about. So having an article like that, it's educational and it's a fun fact that you can tell at a cocktail party.
We try to give and give and give and give you this interesting answers to trivia that you might have to answer next time you play Cards Against Humanity.
Exactly.
Very cool. And then I don't know if you saw this in the newsletter, Murph, but I said if people write us a review, we'll give them 5 extra entries into the drawing for the Liberator Sex Blanket. So if you're listening, please write us reviews. We need them so desperately. We need them on our webpage. It's a great place to write one. On our Apple, wherever you see them, wherever you read them, write them, listen to them, put a review there. It helps so much. And share.
Yeah. Talk to your friends about it. Share it. Write us a review. Send us a couple of bucks on Ko-fi if you've got, a couple extra.
Yeah.
It helps us out.
Buy us a cup of coffee. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Cool.
Check us out at www.bigsexychat.com.
All right. Talk to you soon, Murph.